Hello, hello, Cancer. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about April. And I'm going to go ahead and program these cards while we chat. There are new things coming, and I will leave those in the comments below so you can see what's up and what's coming. I have some classes I'll be offering later this year, and I'll tell you more about them soon enough. Okay? Cool. Sometimes shuffling is hard, right? Alrighty then. Get these programmed for the month overview, and then we will take care of these ones. We'll program for the first week, being the 3rd through the 9th. All right. Now these ones we'll set aside, and we'll get back to them in a moment at the end of this video. Now we're going to lay out the 4 columns for the 4 weeks of April. All the cards will face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I don't read them upside down. And we will get into what's going on. This, of course, is the first row, which is where we are. The second row is what's blocking us in each of these weeks. And the third row is going to be our solution. Alrighty? So let's just see. And of course, as always, pardon me, if you relate to any of this and you think your friends might, you can go ahead and share the link or anything you like with this information. Make sure that everybody knows. I'm fine with that. Thank you. So let's look at the first week for Cancer. We are looking at the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords in the first week is talking about your foundation and power. Your feeling of control in this situation may or may not be all good, but let's just look at how this plays out, okay? Because the thing that's blocking you is the devil, which tells me that you will be sabotaging yourself in your foundation of power, which is annoying and frustrating, and we do it all the time. But I want you to sort of know that it's coming and take a minute and go, okay, I can do this one thing less, and I can do this one thing more, and maybe if I do those things, it won't be quite as devastating to me. That will be good. So paying attention is the key, and that's why we do all this, okay? The solution card is the Hermit, which tells me that, of course, they're saying, okay, let's be a little less extroverted in this moment. You should probably get quiet, go inside, look for your solutions there, look for your solace there, because that's where you will find it, okay? So that will look more in depth at the end of this reading, but I want you to know that's what's going on. The next week over, being the 10th through the 16th, we are looking at the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is telling me there's going to be some stuff going on behind the scenes financially, which means something in the universe is going on that will have an effect on you and your finances. So pay attention to what's going on. Other people may be thinking about you for another job. That's always fun, right? More money coming one way or the other, right? Okay. So, and this card here's the area where you're blocked this week. This is the 5 of Swords, taking your power back. So this is probably not a good moment for you to try and assert yourself. Okay, so this is not an assert yourself week. And in fact, the solution is the 2 of Swords, which tells me that this is that moment where you need to become vulnerable and open up about what's going on with you, so that you can actually gain more power in your vulnerability rather than getting out there and fighting it out with people, okay? So we're doing maneuvers and confrontations isn't going to be the way to get what you want in the way of the power this particular week. You're going to want to just sort of talk to people, let them know where you're at and what's going on, what you're afraid of in the moment, uh, and why. And it's probably for not. So, all good, right? Okay. So, we will get you there. We will look at this more later. All right. So, we have the 17th through the 23rd right here. And this is the Page of Cups. There's more information about something coming, something you care about very deeply. It's going to be coming to you. Um, so keep your eyes open and be willing and able to see what's going on with this. All right. Be willing and interested in how it goes. All right. Um, you will be able to take good care in this situation. All right. More information about something. Um, an area where you're blocked this particular week. We've pulled the Death card. And it's showing me that this week, letting go of something isn't really the answer. Okay? So don't let go. Whatever it is that you're hanging on to, keep on hanging, because this is your moment to not let go of it, because it's not going to be part of your solution to do so. All right? So letting go will make it worse. But here we're saying the solution is to take your ideas and go. This is the Six of Wands, and it's basically saying that it's time for you to share your information somewhere else, and you will in fact be taking your information to victory. All right. So interesting. This is a little confusing, and we will get more in depth when we come to it, and that's good because that didn't make an entirely large amount of sense to me. So here's the final week of the month of April, the 24th through the 30th. We have the Star card, which says that the hardest work is over. You have done the hard labor to prepare for whatever you're getting ready to do here. Take a deep breath. That's good. You did the work. All is well. Perfect. The Magician card is here to say that you can have anything you want as long as you're willing to do the work, but it's in the blocking position, so that's so interesting, right? Basically, this is to say that inaction is the action to take in this moment, all right? So let it operate in reverse in your mind, so that you understand that it's your inaction that will help, all right? Interesting, right? And here, the solution is to grab the power. Be the all-powerful Ten of Swords. Grab the power, do it right, do it well, be prepared. It's going to be all good. You just need to sort of get in there and get on with it and let it be a good thing, okay? So let's put these aside for now, and we will get back to them in subsequent videos. And I'll pull these ones out in front. We'll grab these cards, and we'll add more to this information, all right? So we're just adding additional information to explain more in depth what's going on here, right? Still no upside down cards. And let's just see, all right? Okay, what we have here is we had the Foundation of Power card is where you're at this particular week. There is good foundation of power. There's family money is happening also. So there's a lot of joy and gathering and family money in this situation. Be aware of it and be prepared to appreciate that little situation, okay? And know that we've also got the Emperor. So everything about your whole finances, your home, where you live, where you work, all of these things are happening at once right now this week. Everything has come up for a regroup. It's time to kick the tires and make sure everything is exactly as you want it. Because if you aren't content with every little thing, it's time to make a change, okay? So if you're not content at work, change it. If you're not content at home, change it. If you're not content with your finances, change it, okay? Cool. Now, we've talked about that. Super interesting. That's where you are. You're doing your walk around, shall we say. Uh, Pilots do it for an airplane to make sure it's all good to go every single time before they go off the ground. Now, over here, we're talking about you're doing a walk around of your life to make sure that everything is where you want it, or at least on its way to where you want it. Okay? Where you're blocked, we've pulled the devil, and the devil says you can blow up everything if you start changing things now. So, interestingly, it also talks about fighting for your power is probably a bad way to go about doing things and getting things all messed up. So, uh, your foundation of power may not feel right to you, but this isn't the week to change it. Interesting, right? We just did a walk around. It's okay to make plans. It's okay to write things down. Journaling, I'm a huge fan. So you can do the journaling thing and like journal out where you want to fix, change, and alter things. There'll be another week down the way where you can do more about that without having to throw a grenade in your life, right? And here, the Five of Wands is talking about rallying the troops. And you may not be able to gain a lot of support right now. So you're not going to gain a lot of support, and you're not going to be able to fight for your power. Both of these things will throw a grenade in your life. We don't want to do that. Don't do that. Okay? Please try very hard not to do that. It will be better if you don't. Okay? Our solution, we talked about that earlier, was the hermit, right? We talk about going inside, checking your heart, checking your mind, your heart, your body, checking inside and seeing where everything is good, okay? And finding solutions there. Journal it out, write it down, prepare for the future, all right? And this is, of course, the Queen of Wands. You have a lady in your life or a female energy person who has the profound capacity to talk you down off the ledge, and this person can and will be a part of your life in this moment. Let this person do their job. Let them talk you down, and be open about what's going on, so that you can process the information. Okay, because one of the things that's happening is it looks like you're going to be needing to walk away from something that you do care about. Okay, because sometimes that's the best way we can handle things, instead of throwing around our swords and getting all excited about being a super strong person or getting everything working our way. Sometimes it's easier to just go, you know what? It's not going to go my way. I'm just going to walk away. Bye. So keep that in mind as a possible solution, all right? And try not to blow up your life. Okay? We will talk more about the 10th through the 16th in the next video next week. And I'm truly sorry, Cancer, that this is a volatile week for you. Please hang in there, and we will see how it goes. Okay? Thank you.